everyone, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle Adjacent by Night. As a warning, this is a mature game and explores some dark and troubling themes. These may include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, and many others. Our players will discuss consent boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams are available on YouTube after the game, so you can always come back to an episode if you feel ready. First, thank you to our wonderful host and sponsor, Level Up Dice, for giving us the opportunity to share our story with you. Please support them by purchasing their exquisite dice or by spreading the word about them on social media. And this week's dice is the Hekata.
Wow.
For no apparent reason.
No reason.
No reason. Also, our other sponsor, Dogmite Games. Dogmite Games is the best gaming company you've never heard of. They combine craftsmanship with artistry to create truly unique pieces of functional art for your game, from dice boxes and rolling trays to fully sculpted Valhalla screens for GMs. Each piece is created on site in their workshop in Michigan by a devoted team of craftsmen. And as per usual, I've got the Gangrel one. I can't tell if that looks good or not. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Brennan.
He's fanging and banging.
I never stop.
And so we are down a cast member this week. Lex is not able to join us. She will be returning next week. And let's go with the introductions. Let's start out with Brennan.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brennan. I play Charlotte. I didn't kill anybody last episode. I wish everybody else could say the same.
Ouch.
We've already had this conversation.
Wasn't even talking about you.
Surprise.
Next up, and am I pointing in the right direction?
Yes.
I can't tell anymore. This way. Okay,
Yes.
Cool. Zach.
I'm Zachary Vauda. I played Charlie Lawrence the Malkavian. I didn't get a chance to kill anybody last episode.
It's the thought that counts.
Now I have no idea what our overlay looks like. I don't pay attention to these things. So I'm assuming Lex is next. So we'll put Lex's stuff up in the chat. And then we'll go with Sam.
Me.
That's the word, yeah.
Me. I'm next. Hi. I'm Samantha McLarty. I play Elena Cortez de La Sombra. And apparently I killed a lot of people last epised.
Yeah, the reason why I paused there and it caught me off guard, I actually looked at your name in our Zoom chat, which currently is Malcav's Chainsaw, because we had this discussion. Chainsaws don't kill people.
No.
Malkavians with
does.
chainsaws kill people.
Kind of like Occam's razor. It's just more violent.
Yeah, I didn't kill anybody. I was just the tool that was used to do all of the killing.
And since
What a low humanity thing to say.
and since I love my cast and I have all the confidence in the world of their acting ability, I know that particular philosophical debate is going to take up at least a half an hour of screen time. So hold on to your butts for this one. Last but not least is Patrick.
Hi, Patrick Gill. I am playing Harley the Nosferatu, a.k.a. Corey the Pretty One. And I didn't kill anyone last episode. Well, I did kill someone last episode.
That's who I was referring to.
Oops. Oh yeah, that was a thing. That was a whole
No reason.
That was a whole goddamn thing.
So we're going to focus on the fact that he killed somebody this episode and not me in all my blood-colored glory here.
Mm-hmm.
We're there for that.
What an awesomely low humanity thing to say.
I mean, if the shoe fits, wear it, right?
He killed somebody. He killed. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't even there.
So when last we saw the coterie They are in Seattle, and it is also being attacked by the Sabbat. Because what's the point in hitting one city when one city is nearby another city when you can hit both? Leave them no ground to go to. But this particular attack isn't doing quite as well as the one in Vancouver had done, due to some, shrewd Ventru ideas of disguising the Elysium, etc. The coterie was attacked by Elena's sire's groupies, I want to say, or the Sabbat, one of the two. So they spent the entire last episode trying to track down where Elena was, and upon figuring out where the Sabbat had dragged Elena's body to, they burst in and encountered a obtenebration-like haze that they made their way through, and when they got to the other side, they found that Elena was still moving around despite being staked. Upon chatting with that particular corpse, they realized that it was actually Malakav speaking through Elena, who dropped some more lore Deus Ex Machina stuff on them. And they eventually retrieved Elena's body, and I believe they were on their way back to the boat.
Yeah, I think we got back to the boat, and to my understanding, Cassandra just went downstairs, to
Yes.
the decks. So we were on the boat, above deck with a staked Elena, and I think Charlie's just on the last legs of the sanity that Malkav granted him.
So, anything you want to say before, the crazy comes back?
Well, for starters, go ahead.
You know she can still hear us, right?
I was talking about the voices in your head, not Elena. I mean, that's also probably true.
That's also rude, but go ahead.
I'm rude, sorry. Charlotte, nice to meet you.
Well, and I mean, as far as Cass is concerned, we all know that what just happened is probably not going to be good for her overall mental state. So we should at least keep her in the back of our minds while we're dealing with this mess.
I think it's not
Speaking
good.
of mental states, have you ever considered just letting her sleep?
I would not recommend that.
I just saw a bunch of futures that had us getting killed. I'm just to play devil's advocate. Of course, obviously, we want to pull the stake out of Elena. We love Elena. Elena's our friend, our family member. But I'm just saying it's worth considering, throwing out there. I didn't even have the idea. Cassandra had the idea on the way over here. I'm just speaking for her because she's not here.
I'm going to go ahead and doubt that part. If we... First of all, no. And second of all, even if we did do that, don't you think that if it ever came out of her, she would be even more against us for leaving her in this state?
It's just like pulling off a Band-Aid. Better sooner rather than later.
And I honestly am amazed that we're still discussing this, and I don't even wait. I just yank the stake out.
Can't believe you said those things, Harley. That's crazy.
Hi. So that was a lot.
She looks at Charlotte I am not crazy. I know you're talking about me.
I was talking about Charlie. Scout's honor.
That was a lot. That was a whole lot. I did not like any of it.
I imagine not. Are you okay?
Yes, I think that I'm okay. I just... I really don't like that person. Like,
They, I guess, like us at least, so there's small blessings to be had here.
Are you talking about Malkov? You don't like Malkov? Or you don't like...
I don't know that I really liked anybody that was there other than you guys when you came.
That's fair.
Luckily for you.
Yeah.
It was a lucky shot.
I am sorry that
And they were strong, like really strong.
I should have done more. And I'm sorry.
No. Just... If you were to try to do anything at that point, there is a very likely chance that it would not have gone very well for you. When I say that they were very strong, I mean it, because they managed to break through what Alexandra had done. The bone heart.
So we thought that that it must have been something like covering the front, and they got through the back. Are you saying that you had Alexandru completely cover it? Then yeah,
Yes.
then they just jammed a wooden stake through bone, and now you have a hole in there, which will probably heal, but that's disturbing.
Incredibly uncomfortable.
I hold up Elena's jacket and kind of and there's you can see the hole clearly in the back.
Are you kidding me? I really liked that jacket. That's not fair.
You can always ask Cassandra's producer about getting another one of those, probably.
Yeah,
I really liked that one a lot.
It's not about the jacket, Charlie.
I've
It's
had
about
that one
the
for a very
miles walked in
long
the jacket.
time. Like, that's been with me for a long, long time.
And we can patch it.
Oh my god, that's been with me since the very first time I came to this fucking city. Oh my...
Then that's poetic. We can patch it. Then I don't know. I'm trying to come up with alternatives here.
Do I look like somebody that is into poetic anything?
Kinda.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Your clan does have a bit of a romantic streak to it, just by default.
But that's like the poetic like that. That's not... Okay, maybe it's a different sort of poet. When it's not happening to me, maybe. But when it's happening to me, I don't really like it.
All right, so Cassandra struck up a deal with her old producer.
I didn't kill anyone.
We know. That was the Puppet Master network. Cassandra struck up a deal with an old producer friend of hers. She said she's gonna make another fucking record in exchange for supplies, so we'll be able to get clothes, fuel, money while we're out on the boat, fulfilling her vision.
Okay.
So that's you had
We named the boat.
That doesn't mean that we have to stay here, correct? Like, we can leave now, can't we?
It means we have to be here at least until tomorrow's sunset, at minimum, because they're showing up tomorrow to deliver all these things. So Sandra will have to be up to receive those things. And then once
Why
sunset,
can we not just leave?
We still have to.
This is clearly not a safe place to be.
We have to seal the arrangement with the circulatory system, and then we can get the hell out of town.
How do you know that they're not the ones that sold me out?
Ooh, good point. Rebuttal.
we don't.
You
But
really
if
want
they,
to go back there and try that again?
if they didn't sell you out, then we wind up looking bad with them by making a $1 million deal and then vanishing. If they did sell you out, then we have a chance to actually follow up on that with them. Either way,
I'm just going to point out that if they sold us out and sold me out and we go back to that, just understand, they got me.
Technically, this is a
And I'm not trying to brag so much, but that's not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not. But whoever got you operates in the same shadows that you do. So maybe it's a bit of a one-to-one scenario.
And if they
Storyteller. Do I know who it was that took me by any chance?
You do not.
Okay, never mind then. And Elena's just gonna pipe up and be like, I bet it was that bitch that decided to use me as a shawl.
Yes, it was.
We're pretty sure it was.
Charlie?
And I eat her now?
I think it did.
You think that was her?
I think that was pieces of her, along with pieces of some other people. Hard to tell, but unless you really feel like going back to Elysium to check,
Oh, Harley, Google it.
I don't think she'll be reported dead already. It's been under an hour.
I can't really tell by taste, so she kind of just tastes old.
I actually will get on my. I will check local news to see if there has been any mention of whatever happened at the other set of docks.
See, Charlie, you're just not technologically advanced like myself and Harley.
It's been under an hour.
There's
Twitter.
nothing.
Okay. No, we're clear at least for now. I'll do another check when the sun comes up.
The point is that if we leave now, we leave completely empty, and we have to make it to whatever next city we get to, hoping the Sabbat's not also there.
We also leave in your daddy's boat completely undisguised.
Whereas if we wait one more sun cycle, we wake up to a renamed boat, fully stocked, and then we can leave and we can go further south or north. I don't care. Either way, we can be not here. We just need to stick out the next handful of hours of the night and then sleep through the day.
Alright,
And-
first, can we not call him my daddy anymore?
I never did.
She's
But-
looking at Charlotte, just between
Your
you and Cassandra.
father.
Can we just not refer to him as being any sort of parental figure?
Sire, it's just fine.
My future
Cervantes.
husband.
Just call him Cervantes. Don't give him the
He is
benefit.
Cervantes, that is it. He is nothing more than that. Okay? No problem.
Yes,
Understood.
none of this he who shall not be named stuff.
My next ex-husband.
With what?
That's disturbing.
That's the whole thing between her and Cassandra that you missed out on.
better off.
Explain, please.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
I didn't
It's
leave him
really
any
not.
love
I need an
letters.
explanation. You need what?
They're the ones attracted to Cervantes.
Really?
He's
Even
hot just
after
because.
everything. We had this conversation like a few nights. Like, really?
It's
Yeah,
hot.
that only makes me like him more.
He's going to eat you, and not in a good way.
I can't think of a bad way.
David.
There's the first break of the night.
Sorry.
Oh.
This one's yours, Brennan.
The champ is here.
That's besides the point. We We need to stay ahead.
The voices are coming back.
Slowly.
And as far as the circulatory system goes, if they were the ones who narked on us, sold us up the river, hey, maybe we can walk out up $1 million worth of blood plus keep the cash.
I'm not opposed to that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
pulling the million is already going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, how exactly are you going to make that happen? Yeah.
Oh, I was going to empty out ATMs on the way over there, honestly.
You want help?
I mean, kind of, yeah. All of my stuff is tied up in virtual assets at the moment.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've done a smash and grab at an ATM, but I could probably bang out a couple in an hour.
I mean, I can't, yeah, and you look different now a little bit, so there's that.
Well, I also won't appear on surveillance equipment if I do it correctly. So
Even better.
Okay.
That sounds like we have a girls' night, Elena. We could do each other's nails. We could have a slumber party. I could shop for some new shoes, maybe some that aren't 30 pounds.
What did I do wrong?
What do you mean?
What did I do wrong? Why do I have to have a girls' night with Charlotte and shop for shoes?
I mean, you don't have to, but do you want to go off the boat again after everything that just happened?
Oh yeah, you'll totally get kidnapped again, especially if you're with Harley.
You all can come along if you want to, but I figured you probably wanted to rest this off.
I think that it is probably best that you don't go by yourself. And this is more intimidating, isn't it? Is it not like just a little bit intimidating, the fact that,
that is
I mean-
brutal as fuck, yes.
What you're doing sounds like a blue-collar crime, and I'm just not interested.
Well, it is a blue-collar crime, and it's... Yeah.
It's blue collar up into white collar because it turns into money laundering with the circulatory system.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And they're good at that.
Yeah, start at the bottom, work up.
Mm-hmm. And, ma'am, before Charlie and I go out, I should probably talk to you about some stuff in private, at least to start.
Okay, so
Sure.
clearly Cassandra is... Where is Cassandra?
Probably working on one of the new songs or pouting, or both. I don't really know. She went downstairs.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to come with you?
If you want to
Do
come
you want
with
me to
us.
stay here? Charlotte, do you want to come with?
If you
We
two want
might
to,
need you.
if you two want to come with us, then please do come with us. If you want to stay here, you can stay. It's fine either way.
Or we could go somewhere else.
That's well, I'm just along for the ride here. I have no agenda outside of taking care of the circulatory system business tomorrow.
How about-
All right.
You two go have your secret talk. Elena and I will wait here and we'll figure it out when we're all settled.
You two could probably use the privacy as well.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not in trouble, am I?
No.
No.
If anyone,
Stop it,
it's
Charlotte.
me.
I can see you doing that. Stop it.
Oh, I forgot we took the steak out of you.
Cute. And speaking of that, I think I need to probably make this not so bad anymore.
Probably. Do you want help with that, or you got it?
No, I can do it. You want to give me another bone heart? Can you do that?
Probably.
Against my better judgment, I can probably fix the hole that's in there. Sure. And I tossed a steak overboard
All right.
and just look at Harley and Charlotte. Go on.
And I kind of gesture my head towards the bridge and open the door for Charlotte and just kind of gesture for her to tag along.
I will follow you. You must be really serious if you're calling me ma'am.
Well, I always call you ma'am. That's part of the contract, remember?
That's why you're always serious.
True. So, about the stuff that Malkov was talking about, it's the reason why we're having this talk is I want to make sure that you understand the gravity of the mess that we're in, and it's kind of a big deal. Elena kind of knows about the Niktuku a little bit, but this is quite frankly uncharted territory for you, and I need to make sure you're up to speed.
Sure.
So,
bring me up to speed then.
All right, so
in what way are we more screwed than usual?
There's two very, very old, very powerful Methuselahs on our ass, and they're sort of the boogeymen of our clan, of my clan. The stories go that for whatever reason, my clan founder, he was once, considered, to be one of the most handsome men around. He kind of got into a thing with someone that the Toreador clan founder had their eye on and interfered. And Cain cursed him, made him ugly, and then it passed down through the bloodline. That's why we all normally look all bleh.
Oh, that's poetic.
It gets better in a bad way. So Cain cursing his my founder's name is Absimilard. When Absimilard realized how ugly he was, he kind of took it a little too personal and made some childers specifically to hunt down the rest of the Nosferatu and wipe them off the face of the planet. And they are very effective at their job.
So that's why he's after us then? Or was this a long time ago?
This was a long time ago, and there's still a few of those bastards kicking around. I would much rather try getting into a fist fight with Cervantes than even think about talking to one of these things. They're bad. They will kill us if they get their hands on us. I guarantee you that.
So why are they after us?
Well, me, for starters, just because I am what I am. And according to Malkov, Absimilard's taken sides with the Sabbat, and they're being sent directly after us collectively. So, I'm going to be needing to take certain precautions from here on out.
Such as?
If it can be arranged, I'm going to make contact with the local Nosferatu when we get to a city, just so they know what's coming. I have a responsibility to warn the rest of the clan that we've got them on our tail. That is going to cause some problems. 2, I'm going to need to become a lot more useful outside of just pointing me at things and telling me to smash. And I'm going to have to take over some of the, we'll just say, the routine security detail while we're out and about until I can verify that they're no longer on our ass.
Not to mention, I feel like having Elena on security detail is kind of like having an alcoholic run a bar.
We all have our moments of weakness. The group should still obviously look out for each other. And Elena is more than capable of defending herself.
But maybe we should put her on, like, I don't know, seamstress duty or something. I don't know, something less violent.
She does need to be benched. Yes, I do agree.
That's what I'm saying.
She needs to be benched just because of... I don't want to see what could happen. And keeping her hands as clean as possible is going to be the first step in trying to keep that from happening.
What was that thing that she always used to say? Lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil, and all that.
And we do need to actually look into getting a priest on board.
She needs Jesus.
She needs structure outside of what I can provide.
That's what we can do while you guys are doing blue-collar crimes. We can find a priest. They're supposed to be open 24/7, those Catholic cathedrals.
That's true.
They also have the most darling aesthetic.
I am a fan of the architecture.
It's nice, isn't it?
I've never been one for the Jesus and God thing, but that I can appreciate the art.
That Jesus and God guys, they did a good job being patrons of the arts, that's for sure.
Well, that was actually the papacy during the Renaissance era, but yeah. Sorry.
Sounds like we have a plan, then.
You have a plan. Getting her to tag along. Good luck.
Oh, she's coming. She has to speak Catholic to them.
That would work.
So what are you going to do about your problems?
My problems are, unfortunately...
And Charlotte fainted.
Yes.
It was the thought of going to church.
Damn.
And I'm leaving that in. That's good shit.
Yes, that is good shit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But
Jesus Christ. Was that free foot too?
It was.
Is that OnlyFans content?
You'll only get that here on level_TTV.
oh goodness. Fuck it, we'll do it
dead.
live.
I'm dead. This is great.
Well, as far as my problems go, that is unfortunately a Nosferatu thing, and I'm gonna have to reach out to the more. I consider myself fairly educated as far as the Nosferatu are concerned, but there are individuals out there who have been around a hell of a lot longer than I have, and they've probably forgotten more than I've learned over the centuries. And I'm gonna have to make contact with the next lore master I can.
Knowledge is power.
Exactly. That's one of the reasons why you had me join up with this in the first place.
What a big brain I have.
I will accept that. I'll go check on Cass, and you can break the news to Elena that you're taking her to church.
We're going to church. We're going to church. By the way, Harley, as I'm walking out the door,
Yes,
you look so handsome.
I'm kinda. It's itchy now. The sun's starting to set, and it's starting to kind of like wear off, or the sun's going to be coming up, and it's starting to wear off. It's getting itchy.
It was nice for a night, right?
For a night, yes. I can't do this every night. It's very, very painful, and I can't.
So are high heels.
That's a choice that you make.
So is getting your face fixed.
And that is why I'm opting to not have my face fixed. Thank you very much.
So you're a boot girl.
It's kind of a package deal when you roll with Elena.
Makes sense.
Meanwhile, in another part of the yacht,
I'm standing in front of Elena. I just put one hand on her shoulder and go, "This is going to feel invasive, and I'm sorry about that."
It's going to hurt, I know. Go for it.
Yeah, sorry. And I take my fingers, I just stick them straight through the hole in her chest, touch the bones in the heart, and I'm going to fleshcraft, slowly pulling out to seal the bone and then just mend it back together as it comes back through. And
all right.
I have succeeded my flesh crafting roll, but I got hungrier. So I'm hungry too. I'm just putting it back together.
Charlie. She's right there. Just eat her.
No.
It's perfectly all right.
You don't belong here.
Don't I?
No.
You're doing what you're doing right now means I belong here.
This is mine, not yours.
She can be yours all the time. If you eat her.
She's mine in the way I want her to be. Not the way you want.
That time will come.
I doubt it. I pull my fingers out.
That's the last you hear.
Finish knitting. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't remember it being that painful.
I'm still getting the hang of it. And I had to do the full healing as well.
Okay, it's alright though. It's okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Just coming back slowly.
What do you mean?
The head's starting to fill with static and thoughts starting to get jumbled. It feels like I can feel the web just starting to click back into place.
Is it the bad voice again?
It's the all of them voice again. It's Malkav. I was in a really bad way when you got taken, and I was ready to do some very, very bad things when I got there. And by the time I got there, you were fine, and I didn't know what to do myself because I was ready to do unspeakable things, and then there was nothing, and Malkav quieted everything and felt like me for the first time in 70 years, and it's starting to all kind of fade back in. I knew it couldn't really last forever, but
I'm sorry, Charlie.
It's a bit by bit thing.
What were you preparing to do?
Getting this ability, something came with it. Something very inhuman. And
What do you mean?
maybe it's the Zemisi drive that comes with being able to mold yourself and mold other people, but whoever took you, I didn't want to kill them. I wanted to completely unmake them. And I was ready. I was ready to do that in the worst possible way.
Because they took me?
And I needed Malkav to intervene like that. I didn't know I did, but I did because I was not there. You saw what he showed us, right?
I did. I saw. I heard. I know. It's not going to come to that, Charlie, I promise.
I'm not worried about whether or not it's going to come to that. That's what I've been trying to talk to you about, with keeping yourself leveled and not sinking lower. It's the same thing I'm worried about with Harley and Cassandra, with what they've been doing. Christ, it feels like Charlotte's the only one that's not being less human, which is surprising considering what a like ethic void she can be. But she is currently leveled out more than everybody else, and this is what I haven't been able to get the words to say. This is the thing I'm terrified of, and the thing that I want to save everybody from, because that's not just you, that's everybody if they lose it. And that can be anybody at all.
Charlie, do you trust me?
I do.
And I need you to trust me when I tell you that it is not going to happen that way.
You're not hearing me. I don't care about it happening that way. I care about it happening.
It's not going to happen.
No, Elena, I don't know how much longer I can talk on an even keel. I have this tiny window. I need you to understand me while I can put it into a single sentence. It's not about it happening the way that Malkav showed us. It's about that happening anyway. You can't fall farther.
I'm not going to, Charlie.
And I don't know what it's going to take, but we need to... I love you as you are, but we need to bring you back. Because whatever this past year has done to you has done incredible damage beyond what you've experienced before, and I don't want that to be your permanent state.
You said that you loved me the way that I am.
I do.
Then you said that you have to bring me back. So I'm a little confused at what you're telling me right now. Are you sure that is what you're meaning? Like, do you love me the way that I am, or do you love the person that I was? And that's why you're trying to get me to go back to that.
I will love you no matter how far you fall, but it will become more painful the farther you fall, all the way until you hit the ground. It will not stop me loving you, but it will hurt.
I don't want to hurt you, Charlie.
And I don't want you to hurt. I don't want you to have this void inside of you.
I am not going to fall. Not like you think that I'm going to fall. I'm not going to fall like that. That's not what you saw. That's not going to happen. I know what I need to do now, okay?
What's that?
Different. A different... I need to reevaluate the way that it has been. And clearly, he's not going to stop coming, so I need to sort out a new way to handle that. That's not going to lead me there.
Please.
Different approach.
Please promise me that you'll don't be open to what you can be. I know you don't. I know you're resistant about finding faith again, but be open to what you can be. It doesn't have to be faith. It just has to be human. You know?
Charlie, I love you, and I promise you that it's going to be different, and I'm not going to fall into that. Okay? I'm not going to hurt you like that at all. Like, that's not what I'm wanting to. That's not at all what I'm going to do. I don't want to hurt you.
I know you don't. I know you don't want to. I just worry.
I know, and I want you to understand that. As I said, it's going to be different, and I have an idea about it, and I want you just to know and to understand that I do love you, and you don't have to worry about me falling like that, okay?
Okay.
She's gonna kiss him before he can say anything else.
That blood tastes great.
And just composure. What little I have. Just let us be there to help you stay up. Okay?
Okay, Charlie. I will. It's going to be okay. I promise you.
Okay.
Trust me, right?
I hear footsteps. I think they're done.
Okay. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I'll yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Harley knocks on the door.
Charlotte person. Elena, we have a field trip.
Huh?
Get cleaned up.
Why? Where are we going?
Don't worry, I already discussed it with Harley, Charlie.
She's just gonna look right at Harley. Where are we going?
It's a surprise.
Harley.
It's for your soul.
Oh, I'm not doing anything. This is staying.
Okay.
Elena, remember what we talked about?
I'm not doing anything.
Give it a try.
I'm going to go.
Okay.
But I don't want to look any less intimidating than I do right now.
Okay.
Just
If you
in
want to
case.
walk around like a stinky animal, then that's your human right.
Come on, Charlotte.
I mean, the city's on fire. I don't know if it'll really stand out all that much.
You could honestly play that off as you got attacked and you're looking for the word sanctuary, ma'am.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Nothing. Let's go. You boys go do your blue collar crimes. Me and Elena will go on our own little adventure. We'll split off an A plot and a B plot.
Two right now.
I'll give Elena's hand a squeeze. Just whatever it is, just give it a chance, okay? And I'll like tap Harley on the shoulder and just walk.
I need to find a crowbar.
All right.
We can probably find one.
Don't forget, I'm the goodest person here, and that says a lot about society.
Second goodest.
I feel like that you are leading me into a lion's den right now.
No, but that is a story that you might hear about when we get there.
No. No, I know what you're doing right now. I know what you are doing. What are you thinking? Are you serious right now?
I didn't say anything.
You don't think that I'm that dumb, do you? To not realize when you're talking about a Daniel in the lion's den.
Daniel was his name?
Harley?
Oh, we're gone.
God damn you people! Ah!
Oh, don't worry, we're getting Lex next episode, so rock and roll.
Everybody's getting an intervention.
And Harley doesn't know it, but he's after that.
Yep.
You're getting an intervention, and you're getting an intervention, and you're getting an intervention.
Please. Oh, wait, no. That's,
I'm gonna just make it a drinking game every time that there's an intervention drink.
Oh God, we'll never make it to the season.
yeah, everybody's going to be real drunk by the end of the season.
So Harley's probably down towards the engine room, and he's
There are tools that kind of resemble crowbars, but there's not really any crowbars that are down there.
I've followed him down.
Anything that's kind of metal,
Mhm.
yeah,
Well-
you'll find a ton of that piping.
Well, there's Harley finds the he's probably got his hands on a real hefty pipe wrench and a just some like generic like claw hammer you can get from a hardware store. Which one do you want?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I just popped both of the spikes out of my wrist. I was gonna,
That works.
yeah.
Okay. And Harley, he sets the pipe wrench down and he pockets the claw hammer.
I just slide them back in. Yeah, it was, yeah.
So, how did that go?
Yeah, I think it went good. She didn't run away when Charlotte said they were gonna go do a thing. So I think she's being a bit more open-minded, and
We walked away before we gave her the chance to actually realize what she is getting herself, or what I got her into, I guess. But
no, yes, but she said she wanted to try a different approach to things.
I did mention to Charlotte about trying to track down a priest, at least for now. It's familiar structure to her, and I think it would be a help.
I mean, she went to the one back in Vancouver with me at least once. It could be another attempt.
And even you also need to know, I've recommended to Charlotte that Elena needs to be kept out of this shit as much as possible.
Well, you know she's not going to do that.
I know, but I want to just... I'm very cognizant of the dynamics that your relationship contains, and I just want to let you know that I care very much for her as well, and you do not have to be alone in keeping her on the straight and narrow.
I know that.
Okay, so,
but I'm also wanting to make sure that like you've got a shorter distance than she does, and so does Cassandra. But
yeah, we are all one great big ball of fucked up.
oh well, yeah.
Even the ones who try to stay as squeaky clean as they can, that's...
Oh no, they just internalize it.
Yeah. So, I would appreciate it if you could at least run some interference with Elena. If she pushes back on the help, let me be the one that she gets pissed off at.
I don't think we can control who she gets mad at, but
I mean, I can lean into it. I can lean into it. Make it my fault.
You don't have to do the whipping dog thing anymore. We're out of there.
Old habits die hard, I guess, and our friendship, honestly, it has a better chance of surviving the mess than most, and I'm willing to fall on that sword to make everyone else's lives easier.
Oh yeah, because you have a martyr complex.
Yeah, when is Charlotte gonna get those therapists for us? She keeps talking about it.
I don't know. We're going to like 50 different cities at some point. I don't know.
I mean, there's got to be at least someone in your clan that you know of that specializes in this. I mean, I know, I've heard of like Dr. Netchurch. There's got to be someone like him, just not as, pardon the expression, batshit insane.
No, yeah, he's kind of Frankenstein. So
yeah. So
I don't know. I don't know.
And
Teledoc? I don't know.
I'm sure that's like the thing now. Is oh yeah, you can pay $200 versus $500 at a psychologist's office. That bullshit. Yeah.
There's probably an app.
Yeah. And as far as the stuff behind us coming for us, you don't have to worry about the martyr complex coming out if we do end up directly in their crosshairs. I want to be as far away from them as possible, and they are going, at least for now, they're going to be the bigger threat than Cervantes. So
that seems about right.
From here on out, I wouldn't be expecting much support from the Nosferatu. I was explaining to Charlotte that I'm kind of honor bound to let the rest of the clan know that what's coming for us is coming for us. And if the reaction from the Seattle Nosferatu is any indication, I'm going to be basically a leaf in the wind as soon as we get to the next port.
Sounds like some boogeyman stuff.
Actually, yeah, literally. So yeah, I'll, and I think probably as we're heading up above deck, I'm probably explaining to him like the whole Baba Yaga thing, and oh yeah, there's the John Wick boogeyman connection.
Giant iron curtain came down.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of brouhaha in Russia, etc., etc. So, what are the other two members of the coterie doing?
No. She was just like, no.
As we walk down the street, Elena, you see that homeless man over there?
What about the homeless man?
What do you see when you look at that homeless man?
A homeless man.
Yeah, but more. Look deeper. Look into the homeless man.
I would have to open him up to do that.
Wrong answer.
What? You asked me to look deeper into him. I'd have to actually open him up to look into him so I could see the bones and the organs and stuff. So that's what you asked me to do. Why
Inhuman answer. And then I'm going to spray her with a spray bottle that I got from the ship.
She's going to kill you.
You're dirty.
What the fuck was that, Charlotte?
Okay, you failed your first test. Let's keep walking.
If you do that again, I'm going to take that from you, and you're not going to like what I do with it after.
I can't verify whether or not that's an inhuman answer, so we'll find out later.
You have to be more specific about what you're asking.
Okay. You see that lost child over there?
Now, do you know that's a lost child over there?
He's by himself. It's the middle of the night. That's a lost child.
Could it be bait?
What kind of bait?
I mean, the Sabbat are here.
Kind of bait that you would bite?
Probably the kind of bait that would get you to get close enough to try to bite so that somebody...
Inhuman answer!
Charlotte! Stop it!
Elena, those are human beings. Which you still can be.
Do you want me to eat the human beings? Because if you spray me with the bottle again...
Bad threat!
I'm going to... Give me that! I'm gonna try to get the bottle from her.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll for it.
Let's do it. I'm going for that bottle.
I legit thought this entire game was gonna be just straight RP, but now we're fighting over a water bottle.
Yep.
What is my role?
Dex and Brawl.
Kindred applies, right?
Unless there's a water bottle specialty that I don't know about.
No, I don't have a water bottle specialty.
Will self-preservation apply to
Absolutely not.
this? Come on now, she's spraying me.
You
already got Kindred.
Game. The role playing, like sitting down at a role playing table, everybody talks about yes and. That's bullshit. Sometimes you have to be like, no, and then spray them in the face with a water bottle.
All right.
I did as good as I could. 4 successes.
4 successes.
I guess the defender.
I guess the defender.
Use your words, Elena.
Stop it, Charlotte!
Elena reaches out and grabs the water bottle, and you try to pull it away from Charlotte, but Charlotte still has a hold of the top, and she starts spraying you as you like.
If you spray me again with that water bottle, I swear to God, Charlotte, I'm going to put you on your ass.
Speaking of swearing to God, here's the church right now.
I'm so mad at Harley and Charlie right now. This is the last time I go anywhere alone with you, Charlotte.
Oh, that hurts.
You're spraying me with a water bottle for answering questions that I don't understand what you're talking about. It's
Because you're acting
fair.
like a rabid cat.
I didn't do anything. I'm thinking like a kindred would think in this situation.
Yeah, we want you to think how a human thinks so you
So
don't
you want
kill
me
us
to-
all.
I'm not going to kill you.
I'm just trying to prevent
keep
that.
you safe. So seeing the things the way that other kindred would see them, that's going to.
What was that book of mice and men where the big strong man, he loved that bunny so
Charlotte,
much.
You
he
are
just wanted
so
to hug
lucky
it.
that I'm not hungry right now.
And he hugged it so hard that it died. That's what you're going to do to us, Elena.
I'm not going to do that to you.
You're going to hug us to death.
No, I'm not. You think Malcolm is right about every little thing?
Yes.
Oh, you're foolish then.
Well,
He's
let's
a
go.
Malkavian antediluvian. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're not exactly on par with everything. No offense to Charlie.
Wow, shots fired at your boyfriend. Anyways, after you. I believe the doors are open 24/7.
She's just gonna push her hair back. Fine.
The doors are in fact open.
She's gonna go in. Just walk straight in.
And Elena explodes.
I was waiting for that to happen. I died. The fiery.
Woof. So you walk in, and you are greeted with the following scene. There's blood everywhere.
This must be one of those new age churches trying to reach out to the people.
Elena just grabs Charlotte. And she's just gonna push for Charlotte to go right back out the door. And she's just keeping her, like, she's watching, like, everything, looking for anything. So I would like to make it a roll just to...
Give me a wits and awareness.
I knew those, yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
Sure, I dropped a dice. All right.
Sam's dice are gonna be all bloody after this. It'll be great. They're all blood dice now.
All right, that is 4 with 2 crits, so 6 total, I think.
6 total.
Yeah.
You can hear some rummaging around because up near the altar, off to the side, pretty much like any church, there's like kind of the part where the pastors would go pre/post sermon. And you can hear some rustling there, but there's like a lot of blood. It's kind of splattered in some places, but on the actual altar itself, it's kind of like dripping. The kind of tablecloth type thing, I can't remember exactly what they're called, is like, it's just soaked. It's dripping off of that, like from the fabric.
She's just gonna keep pushing Charlotte backwards, like towards the door, and she's just gonna kind of get closer, and she's just gonna say, I'm pretty sure this was not your idea when you decided to take me to church.
I guess we're meeting in the middle.
I think that we have been beaten to the punch in this case, and whatever you are hoping to accomplish is not going to happen tonight.
No, but surely the priest was protected. He has holy water or a garlic.
Elena's
have
just
that
gonna
at church,
stand
right?
out of Charlotte's way, and she's gonna go, do you want to check? I hear something right up there. You want to go check it out and see what happens?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. And then I'll start walking.
Down
And
these.
she's just gonna try to grab at Charlotte. Look, Charlotte, you do not to do that. What are you doing?
You just asked if I wanted to check. You have to be more clear with what you say.
You're being sarcastic.
It's at that point that out of the back area that Elena heard the sound, like someone who's dressed in priest garments comes running out, and they kind of slip, a puddle of blood, and they kind of pull themselves up on the back side of the altar, and they're holding up a cross, and they're like, back, but not at you, out of whatever is in the back room.
Quick, Elena, grab him. I'll grab a Bible.
You want me to grab the priest?
Yes, he's gonna die otherwise.
Okay. What are you going to do with the Bible? As she's going towards the priest.
You need something to do.
Okay. And she's just gonna be like,
And he's like looking over.
I'm
And he's
covered in
like-
blood. Shit.
What? No, get out.
No.
I'll try to hold them back. You go.
Trust me, you want to come this way, not you just.
And you can
go.
hear from the back
Please
room,
just-
"Hey,
Oh, fucking Christ.
there he is.
Father, is your Bible in the back? I can go get it for you. Elena, get him out of here.
Go. I will hold them off."
I'm trying to get the priest and pull him. Like I'm trying to. Like no, you need to come with me. Now he's
No.
holding a cross,
Go.
right?
Oh yeah, he's very much holding a cross.
Is the cross silver?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna get a willpower roll from both of you.
God damn. There's those Banes coming into play right now.
Oh, this isn't the Bane.
Oh, really?
This is the big Bane.
Shit.
The Big Bane.
The big Bane. From the guy upstairs. Or off to the side. God machine. I don't know. Fuck.
What the fuck?
White Wolf can't make up their mind, really. Let's be honest.
About the God Machine. I got a story about that later.
I got 4.
I got 5.
Ooh. Both of you definitely know what's going on, but you're kind of pushed mildly back. You're not physically pushed back, but your brain is having the kind of lizard reaction of, it's time to get the fuck out of here. Why are we staying?
She's just gonna be like, okay, Father, I need you to just please come with me out to the door.
You
no.
go.
Father, forgive me. I'm going to murder somebody if you do not come now.
She's asking for forgiveness again. This is a great step.
We will deal with that later. Right now, you should leave, and I will hold them off.
Arms of the airmen.
Nothing gets a true faith priest on your side faster than grabbing them with magical shadow tentacles.
That's a rouse check for me. Please.
I'm gonna have to get Dustin to record some things for this.
See, we have an
so
aversion
well.
to him, so this is a good one.
Elena,
No,
eat
no,
the
no.
priest,
I'm not hungry right now.
and then
I
when
had
you're done
lots.
eating the priest, it might absolve you of some of your sins. It might make you more humane, like your boyfriend wants.
So I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
Have you
I don't-
tried?
Fuck you, goddammit. No, I haven't tried, but I'm pretty sure that there's some sort of really bad thing that happens if I eat the priest, okay? And he's not even my taste. Like, that's not what I want.
Again, you realize there's only one way to find out, yes?
I'm not going to eat the priest. I'm trying to help the priest get out of here. Please
At
don't make
least
me eat the priest. Don't
Eat
make me
whatever is pursuing the priest.
That might happen. That might be doable. But for now, how about we just not talk about the priest? Let me help the priest, and you go back into
yes.
seclusion into my head.
Save him so you can eat him later. That is an excellent idea.
You know what? There's no bother even trying to argue with you anymore because you're just going to keep it going. So I'm just going to nod and smile and say yes and do what I want to do anyway. So, yes, I'll do that. I'll eat the priest. Absolutely.
Eventually, everyone bows down to their beast and accepts that, yeah, it's just going to tell you stuff. So, Arms of the Airman, what are you doing with the Arms of the Air?
I'm trying to grab the priest to pull him back, like to essentially... I'm standing there, the priest is here, I'm trying to grab him and push him essentially behind me so that if something does come out that I will be between them and towards Charlotte.
So, like, kind of around the waist type thing,
Yeah.
like kind of
Just switching positions.
the big hook from the side exit stage left.
Mm-hmm.
Only in Arms of Airman. He's like, and he's like holding. He changes the crucifix from being reached out to he's like zapping it, and you are kind of feeling it in your fingers.
Stop it! I'm trying to help you. Stop it!
What manner of?
It's an angel. Just think of it as an angel. Just let me.
If it was an angel, it wouldn't be reacting to the cross this way.
You don't know that. You're not that holy.
And he hits it like as hard as he can.
Stop it! Just and she's just gonna launch him towards Charlotte. Catch!
Charlotte, how's your athletic skill?
Not good.
How's your dex attribute?
Not the best.
Can I have you roll those for me?
I'll say that I think the last time Brennan had to roll athletics for Charlotte was when she was trying to catch my ass when you were when I was
Your
getting
ass got
when I was getting tossed
yeeted
out
into the helicopter.
Well, this has got to go great for my humanity. I'm eating a priest.
Well, you're not eating a priest.
I'm not eating them. I'm eating
a priest.
them.
You misheard your beast.
Clearly.
I didn't get my one dice.
Cervantes wasn't clear enough in this.
Yeah, so Charlotte, I'm assuming you're fortituded up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're going to take a superficial damage as the priest basically gets tossed into you, and you both kind of tumble into the first row.
Okay. Death's not going as planned. I'm going to grab the priest by the face and be like, "Fear not. We're on a mission from God."
We're going full Blues Brothers on him. All right.
Go with the scary goth angel. She will lead you to safety.
The scary goth angel is in front of both of you, like preparing for whatever's coming out.
Elena, I told you to leave.
I don't think that we have time for that.
We have plenty of time for you to leave.
Not if you want to be followed.
I'll take half on the priest. I assume that'll do it.
What is half, actually?
Like 6.
That might not actually do it.
No! Fine, I'll roll. I didn't know this priest was friggin'...
You're trying to fight a priest with true faith. Yeah, you did it. It's fine. Take it. So I was like, okay, he's got 6 dice for this. And then it's like, it might not actually do it. He might hit some crits. Turns out he did not. Turns out he hit 1 crit and 1 other success. So yeah, that
He's
like-
just like,
yes, I must. And he like rushes to his feet. He scrambles back to his feet, and he rushes up, kind of in front of Elena, and he's like, "Yes, I will go with the goth angel."
no, go. Okay, let's go this way. This way.
Elena,
And
go.
I'm trying to taking the priest with me. Charlotte, let's go.
Yes, I'll be right behind you. Don't worry. I'm just going to make sure that he has all of his priestly materials so that he can be a priest.
Charlotte, there's someone there. Would you please come?
What's he gonna do? He had trouble with a priest.
And out of the back room, you kind of see like a large, snarling maw come out, and it's like, it looks like a hyena's head.
Shit.
And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Charlotte, fucking run next time that I tell you to run.
You need communion. Otherwise, it won't take.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
I need to go steal the wafers.
Oh, God.
So come on back in about 5 minutes, everybody. Grab some popcorn, grab yourself a drink, and get ready for the second half.
This isn't what they had in mind when they decided to take me to church.
No. play on that. And welcome back, everybody. We are going to jump over to see what Corey and Charlie are doing with the ATMs.
So you go ahead.
No, I was saying I literally pulled up my phone like with Google Maps and I typed in like ATM and so just all the dots popped up in the local area. There's like, okay, there's like 20 of them in here and
okay.
there's a lot.
Are you do you want to like split the difference? I take half, you take half, or are we doing this tag team?
I mean, we can split if you want to. It might make things difficult. It would go faster, but then we're one on our own. But it can go either way. I just like hand him one of the duffel bags that I had like stashed everybody's stuff in.
Tell you what, let's if it's feasible, like if there's like one or I mean if there's like more than one within like a block.
Yeah, maybe we do that.
Yeah, but if we should stick together as much as possible and then split when necessary.
Same direction, but hit different ATMs in the same direction.
Right.
That'll work. Okay.
And I've got the Google map all loaded up on my phone and all right. The cops come. What are we doing?
I'm gonna convince them to not be here, but I don't know what you're doing.
I'll hide. I'll hide. That works. That works for me. All right, let's get this show on the road.
Okay, dokie. As walking down towards down the street towards all the dots on the map.
I've got the hammer out, just like okay, do. Just yeah.
Well, that's suitably vague.
What?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what we should roll for. Oh, I guess larceny would work.
Yeah, larceny's involved. I just don't know what the attribute stat will be.
Are you gonna brute force them? Are you gonna?
I kind of am. I'm using like the spikes that I've created to just try to bust the lock. I'm not like tearing it out of the wall or anything, but
let's do a strength and larceny for you.
Okay.
Corey, are you gonna like try to hack into it John Connor style?
No. Harley, Corey, whatever you want to call me tonight. I will be. You know what? We're gonna do this football style. I've got soaring leap and prowess, a literal smash and grab. I will. Yeah, and we're once again going for distance versus height, and I'll even get down at the 3-point stance and just. Smash and grab until they dislocate something, and then we're gonna switch to the hammer.
So I'm also approaching the ATMs from the side, and I'm like as I approach, just like one spike goes into the like the little box where the camera is in there, and the other goes into the lock. I rolled to buff my strength, and I succeeded, and then I made the roll, and it's 6 crit.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. That thing's gonna pop open fairly easily. So you basically just cram the one spike in, you wriggle it around, roll your elbow a little bit, and you are able to somewhat access the money with like a grinding sound of the metal as it kind of opens.
That's okay. Just dip and just start like just putting it into duffel bag. It's mostly like I know in the ATM it's like mostly sorted, so I have like a general idea of how much there is, but I'm not like able to.
Try to avoid ones because it just takes up way too much useless space.
I mean, yeah, like if ones are like the bulk of the machine and there's like no higher denominations, then I'll take them. But yeah.
Corey, same roll.
All right, I'm gonna rouse for strength.
Sure.
I am.
That does not sound convincing.
No, I'm still
even
at
right now.
no. I'm still at hunger 1. I'm still at hunger 1. All right. So strength and larceny. 3, 4, 5.
Get some ASMR dice rolling in here.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Actually, 6 plus or
Plus the potence, yeah.
yeah.
So 6 with potence.
So it should be 9. I've got potence 3, so yep.
Okay, yeah. That's easy enough to do. You kind of crouch down, do kind of like the football stance. You take the leap and you indent the ATM, kind of breaking it a lot.
Mm-hmm. And once if the lock on the door doesn't come free, then Harley will go to town with the claw hammer. And then once it's open, he's just gonna usually inside the ATMs they're like, it's just like a cassette of like 20s.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna grab the cassette and just toss it in the bag and rinse and repeat.
For the sake of expediency, let's kind of just do, let's say 3 rolls for each of you of the strength and larceny. Just as sort of a bulk of what's going on.
I got 4, and then I burned a willpower on the third roll for a 4.
4, 4, and 4.
Yep. Different denominations of 4, but 4.
6.
6 with potence or without potence?
With potence.
Okay.
5 with potence.
Starting to slide down. It's like Elena's humanity, which.
Ooh, I'm spending a willpower on that one. That was horrible. That's much better.
Ouch.
6 on the 6 on the last one.
6 on the last one. Okay. Unlike Elena's humanity, it didn't end up at 4. Sorry, Sam. So yeah, you're easily able to
It's
bust through,
fair.
stab spikes into the rest of the, like, what was it, 15 more that are pretty much there? Yeah.
Roughly. Roughly. Can I, by the time we're done with this, can I do a quick, like, wits finance or something to get a sense of
Sure.
the amount that we have here? I'm definitely spending willpower here. Yeah, 3 successes, because that was almost a bestial failure.
There's about 360,000 roughly in the 20 that you hit.
And I go, well, that is about a third of what we need.
Tell you what, let's hang on to this. Let's see if we can maybe tomorrow night before we actually go visit the CS. Let's see if we can get Cass's producer to maybe, I don't know, kick over a little extra advance. Do you think you would be able to swing that?
Are we meeting them tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night
Okay.
was the deal that I worked out with them. We were gonna show up relatively first thing tomorrow night with the cash.
We could do that. We definitely could do that.
Alternatively, we hang on to this and we see what information they have about Elena getting attacked, and if we don't like what we hear, we have them settle for what we give them.
That might not work so well, considering that they're
Everywhere.
and a gang and whatnot. We can do the producer thing.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah.
or, and I just point at the bank that is next door to one of the ATMs.
I can do this. I can do this right now if you want.
They're closed, and you have the fizzly blood, and I can probably get through the doors at least pretty well.
If you can get the doors open for me, they won't see me until it's.
I mean, they'll definitely see me. It's just it's just a matter of how they want to see me.
You can change how I look at the drop of a hat if I really wanted it. You keep an eye out. Maybe let me do the initial entry, and then we'll see where things go.
If you want to, sure. If you want to give us a signal that I can see or hear from outside, I'll keep an ear open, and I'll just come barreling in if I have to.
Okay. I promise you, no martyr bullshit.
Okie dokie.
They're closed. This should be easy in and out.
There's probably a security guard, but if not, then there's probably a silent alarm.
The city's on fire. I highly doubt that.
There's that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of banking on the fact that they have a lot of things going on right now, but we'll see. And worst case, we run like hell and then try the producer thing in the morning.
That works.
Evening.
That works. All right. So Harley's gonna rob a bank.
I just want to point out that you guys were concerned about my humanity and
This
me
is-
being a good
this is against
person.
capitalism.
You meant to rob a bank.
This is against capitalism.
Worried about me being a good person and doing the right thing.
Harley
have
is doing the
insurance.
right thing.
Blah, blah, blah.
We're
They
fighting
have
the
insurance.
system.
Money is a fake concept.
This suits Harley's anarch tendencies just fine.
Charlie's gonna stand on the curb, just hands in pockets, literally just waiting for some kind of call for help to do something else stupid.
I will prowess my way in through the front doors, and then I intend on using Cloak of Shadows from there.
Strength and brawl.
Okay. Is my strength still roused, storyteller?
It is.
Excelente. Okay, this is a much better pool. 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4 successes.
That's easy enough.
Plus 3, so 7.
Plus 3, yeah, 7. That's easy enough to push open the doors.
And then I'm going to rouse for Cloak of Shadows.
You certainly are.
Or,
Unseen Passage, right?
yes, Unseen. Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
Unseen Passage. I was playing my set died on Monday, and yeah, he only has Cloak, so I got a little confused. I succeed on that as well, so I'm still Hunger 1.
All right.
And Ghost of the Machine is a passive effect, so I am now invisible on surveillance equipment as well.
True.
And what do I see inside the bank, storyteller?
You see kind of the regular bank setup. There's the one row of where the tellers would be. There's kind of the snake that would be where the people would stand in line with the ropes, etc. You can definitely make it where the vault would be. It'd be on the far end. Behind the tellers.
Okay. And just for good measure, I'm going to activate Sense the Unseen.
Sure. Wits and Auspex.
Okay.
I'm gonna text Harley really quick.
Okay. His phone would be on vibrate.
I'm just gonna text Harley really quick. Watch for ink packets.
Thumbs up emoji. I'm spending another willpower.
Get it out of the way now.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
fine.
down.
Don't worry about it.
I'm now down to 2.
It's not like you have to save Elena or anything.
Right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes total.
All right. You blink your eyes a few times and open your supernatural senses, and you see like 4 Nosferatu already in there, like stealing stuff. No, I'm kidding. You don't see anything.
Okay.
So excited.
Ah. I would have had something for that too. Okay, that's fine. All right. I send a text back to Charlie. All clear. Just keep an eye out. And then I'm gonna make my way to the vault and gonna use Corrosive Vitae.
That, I believe, is also a Raz check.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm at Hunger too.
Fuck. You gotta eat something, dumbass.
I will get to that, dumbass. Just take it easy. We'll be fine.
Why are you doing? What are you doing this for anyway? You don't need the money. You got money bags back there that I keep telling you to eat.
Look, we need to establish some truths here, buddy.
She's got to have a monocle and fucking carrying a bag with a $sign on it before you think that she's anarch. Shut up.
Well, no, look at it this way. If making it so I can only feed from the Monopoly guy will make it harder, you know, you kind of have that coming.
Yeah. That's last year, that.
Okay. And now I'm going to Corrosive Vitae, my whatever serves as the primary locking mechanism for this vault.
You'd be able to figure it out. Yeah, it's fairly easy. That's it. Your beast is going to be Shorzy from now on. Hey, fuck you. Eat something.
All right, guy. Leave me alone, Mom.
Your fangs a tug.
Speaking of your mom, tell her to give me some Vitae.
Oh, yeah. Sam missed the Letterkenny conversation prior to start. So yeah. Anyways, what's going on with the vault now, storyteller?
I think Sam has to watch Letterkenny now. So you kind
I
of.
think Sam wants no part of this.
Did you bite into your wrist or like?
Oh yeah, he would have bit and then.
So you would have kind of dragged your wrist around the kind of where the locking mechanism would be, getting in and really good.
I'm assuming this also drops my obfuscate, right?
Yeah, that would.
We're fine at this point. We've done what we needed to do.
And eventually you can hear like kind of it's not really like a sound that you can hear necessarily, but with your heightened senses and stuff like that on, you kind of hear like a release of air, like as you can tell that the kind of locking mechanism has been corroded to the point that air is now available between the two, so it should probably be able to be popped open at this point.
Okay, and I will pop it open. And
it's heavy as fuck, but you can move it.
Okay. And Harley's probably shit. And I text back, open sesame. And I'm gonna start loading up cash, safety deposit boxes. Harley will rip those fuckers out of the wall if he has to. And I'm loading up. This is a shopping spree.
All right, give me a wits and finance.
Okay.
Actually, wits and larceny.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good pool. Well, I mean, it's a creative pool. I don't have good dice for that, but that's awesome.
Or a wits.
I mean, We can do my special coterie merit of everything is connected if you want to boost that to something else.
Technology, please.
Okay.
Thank you. I forget that you have that.
He starts looking stuff up on his cell phone for whatever it is you're about to have him do, storyteller.
It's fair.
3, 4.
Starts like checking out the YouTube. Like, hey guys, this is how you rob a bank. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
The live stream of robbing a bank.
Don't forget to ring the bell.
All right, that is 1, 2, 3 successes.
Yeah, you kind of. There's a few things that you like. Okay, maybe I should take this one. Maybe I shouldn't. But you're like dumping stuff in the bag, and you definitely figure out which ones would kind of have the packs in them that are not supposed to be things you pick up.
All right, and I'm gonna text Charlie real quick. You want a bonus? Doors open.
I just text back. It's okay.
All right, and I'm gonna
dot for like a couple seconds.
And Harley noticed the pause. But Harley will rejoin Charlie out front.
And is it safe to assume that he's made up the difference that we were looking for?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great.
Are you popping obfuscate back on your way back? Out
Yes, that would be a very good idea. Thank you, storyteller.
Isn't it though?
I am good to go on that front.
Damn, I was looking forward to doing Shorzy. So, yeah, you make your way back out. There are sirens that you can hear, but they're not like, they don't seem to be coming in your direction. It seems to be kind of like a background cacophony at this point.
Let's wait for him to come out.
And when I get up next to Charlie, I'm just going to drop the obfuscate. Ho, ho, ho. We good to go.
Okay. Do you know where Charlotte took Elena? Should we meet up with them on the way back to the boat, or?
She probably would have taken her to the nearest cathedral from the docks. So
we can probably drop this off and then go meet up with them.
Not a bad idea. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to be on the street carrying this much cash.
Yeah.
Ooh, Cassandra could take a bath in it.
Might cheer her up.
Yeah.
It probably should cheer Charlotte up more, but yeah.
Cassandra needs to pick me up.
Yeah.
And so we're going to make our way back to the boat.
Back to the boat. We'll deposit the bags of money and then just go meet up with the other two to see how they're doing.
Yep.
As soon as you mentioned that, I was my storyteller brain is like, ooh, Patreon content. We can have like the scene of Charlotte and Cassandra like bathing in giant bundles of money.
Elena would definitely join in that. So I fanned myself. Ooh, Cassandra bathing in money.
And that's the Patreon content, everybody.
Girls party.
Speaking of local cathedrals to confess your sins, let's flash back to that particular cathedral and Charlotte and Elena.
Yes.
You see the kind of largish head. It's a little bit. It's about 50% bigger than a human head, but it looks like it's a hyena.
Charlotte, go. Charlotte, go. Go, 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 go.
I spray him with my spray bottle.
Charlotte, no, what are you doing? And I'm just gonna like take the priest and like push him towards the door and just tell him I'm gonna use Daunt to tell him to go.
He has his cross up. He's
When I
trying to
push him,
You're over
I-
here. Yeah.
when I push him or when I have him, does that cross hit me at all? Does it
You
touch
need
me?
a Dex and Athletics roll.
And that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's what happens when Dex is your dump stat.
success.
A success.
Yeah.
That's great. Not great enough, but it's great. So as you push, because you're over to the left of the priest, you push him, and the arm kind of automatically, instinctively moves over, and it hits your left shoulder, and that's an aggravated damage.
Oh.
That's not nice. Would you please kindly just leave?
No, he's coming with us.
I thought you said she was an angel.
She is.
This
Stay
shouldn't
with her.
This shouldn't affect an angel like that.
No, somebody must have cursed your cross.
We should we need to leave it now. I don't know, can we please just go? And she's gonna reach out with her other arm and just grab at Charlotte.
I'm
and try to
not
pull her.
going without a Eucharist. I need to make sure it sticks.
You're going to die.
No,
or
I
get me
won't.
killed in the process,
Just
Charlotte.
start walking.
I'm not leaving without you leaving first.
Just
While this
step
argument
outside.
is going on, Elena, you're gonna get slashed by something
Damn
that
it.
has large claws.
Let me jump in the way.
X and athletics.
Does it have to be Dex and Athletics? I'm right there.
Yeah.
The cross had to be Dex and Athletics for me, and I was right there.
Yeah, and she was the person who clearly, when she was in high school, was like, "Teacher, you forgot to give me my homework."
You know, I'll rouse. 3.
You do not get in the way.
God dang it.
There is a kind of a large clawed hand that comes down, and it hits Elena for 3 superficial damage. That's how.
Where does it hit me? In the
Probably,
back or front?
yeah, along the left side.
I'm gonna
I told
look
you to leave.
to see what is right there.
It is that creature that you.
All right.
bickering
Arms
right
of the
beside.
airman is
Yeah.
going to wrap around it to try to push it back. And as I'm doing that, I would like to activate Daunt to try to also help in pushing it away from me. So that's
All right.
And while this is going on, I'm going to look for that, that nice silver tin
I failed my Rouse check again.
with all the wafers.
That would be. It's kind of covered in blood right now because it's on the main altar-ish area. 4 presents.
And I'm at hunger 2 now. I'm gonna eat the priest.
No, you're not.
You really should eat the priest.
Oh no, I'll be alright. I'm okay. I'm not hungry yet. It's fine.
You are hungry.
Not enough to eat the priest. I'm okay. It's fine.
Are you?
I'm good. No problem. Just need to make this to go away so that we can leave, and then I'll leave later. It's no problem.
If you were to eat the priest, you would become more of my favorite.
I'm just trying to figure out now why you think that I care about being your favorite.
Oh, you care. Deep down, we both know you care.
I'm not eating the priest.
No denial of it. Just like, no, I'm not going to eat the priest. Daunt is it's free. Okay, so you'll just add your presence to the intimidation roll.
Yeah.
So let's go with a. Let's see, that'll be a manipulation and intimidation.
I can
Because
do
I'm fairly sure you're not trying to lead them.
that. No. But I can make this roll. It's a good roll. Alright. I have 5.
Give them a roll. They don't seem. Actually, you got 5 successes, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is your presence rating?
I got a 1 in presence.
So that'd be 6.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be backing off at all. It's actually growling at you. Yeah, it's 7.
God damn it. All right. So rare for something to outroll me.
Can I get the wafers?
You can get the wafers. It's just they're covered in blood. That's all.
Okay, I'm not squeamish. Let's go.
So yeah, I'm just trying. I've got the arms wrapped around, trying to push it backwards. And if Dawn's not working,
It is strength and brawl, and we're gonna add your. It's an O word. The obtenebration like power.
Oblivion?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oblivion,
That sounds
yeah.
right.
Okay, that's a good roll for me. It's a real good roll.
Don't add the oblivion to the dice roll. Just add it to your. Just do strength and brawl, and then we'll add
Okay.
the oblivion on later.
Right. Does my specialty of self-preservation and kindreds apply?
That very much applies. The self-preservation, not the kindred.
I didn't think the kindred would, but I was gonna try it anyway.
Like this thing just took one swipe at you and did 3 superficial.
We haven't confirmed that this is not some kind of fucking fucked up gangrel versus a werewolf.
It's true.
4, 2 crits, so 6.
It's
And
going
then
to try to resist.
My oblivion is 5, if that matters.
It does not resist.
Okay.
So it's pushing, like you're pulling it back. You have the arms wrapped around it, and you're pulling it back, and it's trying to like swipe at you, but it's out of range.
And I'm just yelling at Charlotte. Charlotte, please. This is not what you think that it is. Could you please just go? Take the priest, get the fuck out of here so that I can run away too.
Okay, let's go.
Go! As soon as you're out the door, I'm gone. I will be gone. Just please run away quickly. I can't hold it for very long. Please just go.
Charlotte's going to walk by kind of leisurely with the tray of the wafers, and she'll be like, wow, Elena, what a selfless act you're doing to save this humble priest. And then she's going to walk out the door.
No, Charlotte! Charlotte, please! No, just go! We'll talk about this later.
I can't leave her. I have to. You told me to stay with her.
I am also an angel. Come with me.
Taking half, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. Yes. Will she be okay?
Oh, yeah, she'll be great.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Isn't she selfless? Very human.
Yeah. I think.
Christ-like, even.
I don't recall Christ
sacrificing himself for the sinners,
fighting shackles.
You must have lost that chapter.
Apparently. Yeah, they make their way.
And yeah, as soon as I get clear, I'm still holding, and I'm keeping, like, I'm stretching, essentially. Like, the arms are stretching out as I'm trying to put distance between. I'm keeping it as far away from me as possible as I'm getting further and further away. Just holding it, trying to keep it from charging after me as I'm going away from it.
There's a bit of a strain there, but it is staying in one place. Like it's trying to like kind of dig its claws into the ground and push itself forward, but it's not moving.
And yeah, as soon as I get to the door, I'm just going to, as soon as I get to the door, I'm going to look back and see where Charlotte is.
They're pretty much down the steps at street level.
And I'm going to drop the arms and slam the door and then just take off down the stairs like, no, go, quick. We need to go, go, quick.
Okay, I have high heels on.
Charlotte, this is why I say boots. Go.
I'm not the one that's hurt.
It's at that point that Corey and Charlie would be kind of coming up to you after dropping off the money.
And I'm just like, no, go.
What?
Go.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
Okay.
There's a werewolf in the church.
Go.
Oh boy! And I just put my arm around, like one around Elena, one around the priest. And it's okay. Come, we'll go this way.
No, we need to get out of here. It's coming. It's going
Yeah.
to get
We're going.
I'm walking with you guys like fast towards.
Look, we got a priest.
Yeah, you did. Good job.
Excellent.
And he's a good one, too. His cross hurts.
That's a problem.
Oh my
Well,
god, does he still have the cross while Charlie has us in?
Yes.
I said
Yes,
I'm literally just gonna go. Hey, how about I just? And I'm gonna just see if I can just very deftly like pull the cross out of his hand, put it in my coat.
Does it at all hit me anymore?
I'm not. I mean, I'm between you guys now.
Okay.
Give me a dex and brawl for that.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna add surprise attack because it's a surprise.
I'm probably muttering to Charlotte, I told you to find a priest, not a good priest.
5 critical.
Yeah, you kind of wrap it up and
Yeah, so, and how about I just pop and it's like into my vest, but it's like the side closer to him, away from Elena. Just there we go. Okay, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. We're keeping it safe.
And just going forward, and I'm just and getting as far away as possible. And as we're going, like Elena's just going to kind of glance over, like as we're moving, she's just looking at Harley and Charlie, and she's just like, "We're going to talk about this later."
I didn't know that it was going to be a werewolf, so I didn't even know we were going until Charlotte said so.
I kind of assumed.
I am more hurt now than I was when I got staked.
And I'm not particularly happy about that, but I can fix that too. I'm just gonna check back to see if whatever this thing is that they mentioned is coming out the door.
And I've been peeking back, keeping an eye out, just
Dude, nope, doesn't seem to be anything following you.
Well, good news, we got money.
Sense the unseen, please, storyteller.
Sure.
Just because.
Very
Wits and
grateful
aspects.
that you have money, but we really have a new serious conversation to have right now.
Mm-hmm.
It can wait until we get back to the boat, but it has to happen now, like as soon as we get back to the boat.
Okay.
How many successes?
4.
You don't seem to see anything.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Just walk with the group all the way back to the boat, including the priest onto the boat.
Why am I have to get back to my parish.
You've been drafted, Padre.
Trust me, Father, I would prefer you to go back to your parish, but there's not much left of your parish at this point, and it seems that my family thinks that you need to come with us.
I just wanted to get him away from whatever that thing was.
She called him father. She's back.
It's a title of respect.
To the boat, please, now.
Happily.
Are you in need of
Counseling. Yes.
I am in
Right.
need of a conversation that does not involve you. No offense, Father, but I've had enough of your holy bullshit tonight.
Holy bull crap, father. She didn't
Yes.
just swear in front of a priest.
So you're an angel then?
Don't I look like one? Fire, brimstone, blood, less eyes maybe, but close enough.
Lord works in mysterious ways.
And you're an angel. Pointing at Charlotte.
Yeah. Mission from God.
And you need my help.
A holy mission.
Definitely need help. Not sure whose help, but help.
How can I help?
You realize this is a bad idea, all of you, right?
Oh, absolutely. We'll get there when we get there. Right now, safety of ship, we'll figure it out from there.
Are they angels
Yes.
too?
No, they're just regular people.
I'm normal.
Harley will actually laugh
That is
at
an
that.
understatement.
We have an issue with one of our angels, the gothic one, as you can tell by her style.
Maybe we hold off on that for a bit.
She's fallen.
To the boat. To the boat. No more talking to the boat, please.
Okay.
She's fallen to the boat.
We'll explain
She's
at the
just gonna
boat.
look at the priest and she's like, and she's gonna
She really
storm
does.
further ahead.
Really does need my help.
Yes.
We'll get there when we get there. And yeah, just all the rest of the way to the boat. That
Yeah,
was
you
good.
make it easily onto the boat.
As soon as we
Priest
get to
in
the boat,
tow.
Elena's just going to look at the priest, and she's going to look at Charlotte, and she's just going to say, "You thought this was a good idea. You go get him settled below. I need to have a conversation with Charlie and Harley now."
I hand
Yes,
the priest back
ma'am.
his cross. I hand the priest back his cross. Here you go.
I would rather not to be on this boat.
Thank you, my son.
God damn it!
Come on, Father.
And the priest goes along with Charlotte.
You can take it with him when he leaves.
It's not leaving.
Do you see this, Charlie?
I do. This is not.
See this?
This is not what I was hoping
Harley,
for.
do you see this?
I see that. Yes.
Both of you. I am done. I am finished with this. I needed to save Elena at all costs. We have to find Elena a place. We need to make Elena ask for forgiveness. We need to make Elena be something that she's clearly not going to be right now. You both have caused me more damage tonight
I didn't.
than the Sabbat did a few hours ago.
I didn't even know you were going there until Charlotte said it. And I certainly didn't know that whatever the hell you ran into there was going to be there.
We're in a city full of Sabbat and somebody thought it was a good idea to take me to a church? Now you want to take me to a church? Now you think this is a good idea? Now this need to save my soul or my humanity or whatever it is. Now it's a good time to do this right now.
Hey,
I was just abducted and almost taken back to Cervantes. I was just staked through the heart. And now you want to take you. Do you not understand what is going on now?
I understand. I didn't know that this was what was going on. This is
You
not
have to
what I
stop
wanted.
this.
This is not what I wanted.
Both of you have to stop it. Charlotte has to stop it. You are putting me in more danger than you think that you are. I understand that you are worried. I understand that you are concerned and afraid for me. That what we all saw in that division is going to come to fruition. But I need for you all to trust me now. And stop trying to help me in this way. Clearly it's not working.
Clearly, there needs to be more of an actual discussion about what's going on and not just off-the-cuff plans made.
Charlie,
off
I
the
love
cuff.
you. You've got to stop. You have to stop now, okay? I love you. I told you you can trust me. I'm not going to fall in that way. Harley, I trust you. Please stop scheming with Charlotte. Please stop scheming to save whatever you think you need to save from me. Please. This is only going to get us in worse shape. I am going to be okay. I know what I need to do. I understand that I don't need to go over the edge, that I can't just be reckless like that I have to come with different approaches. But I cannot be on guard and watching my back against the schemes that you are doing. No more.
Harley's sat there stoically the whole time.
Please. No more.
Okay.
Please.
Just immediately walk up and hug her.
Please.
I'm not going to make any attempt to defend myself here, because this is clearly not going to help the situation. And I will look over to Charlie.
I'm currently like right next to her.
Yeah.
At this point.
So you're in charge now. And I will just turn and walk away.
Charlie, please, I understand where all of you are coming from. Just...
Hey. I believe
You
you.
don't understand now.
No,
Charlotte was so insistent on getting everything that was necessary to having me be forgiven or whatever, that she put all of our lives in jeopardy.
that I don't know what her goal was there. That is...
She could have been killed. The priest could have been killed. I could have been killed. You both could have been killed if you had entered into the place after all of it had happened. There was a massacre in there.
and
She wouldn't listen to me. Everyone is so determined and hell-bent on...
Elena,
I cannot continue this way.
Elena, I understand. And, well, I understand and I trust you and I believe you, because this is the first time I actually heard you acknowledge the thing that you need to do. You actually all that anger, you actually laid it out. I hear you and I believe you. And you saved a person. You didn't just save Charlie. I don't even know that guy, and you saved his life. You didn't even want him here, and you saved his life. Just gotta account for something, right?
Maybe it does. But that's a very heavy cost.
Doing the right thing.
Grabbed her shoulder again. Her whole entire left side that's got the claw marks and the burns,
And there's the burn is kind of in the shape of a like a crucifix.
Doing the right thing usually is I'm gonna like rest my hand very gently on top of it and just like wait for a cue to adjust the skin.
Okay.
I don't think I can heal it, but I can at least make it not like split open and burned. I succeed on that check, and 4 successes. So it's entirely aesthetic. I'm removing like the burn symbol and I'm like knitting closed the wound, but the damage underneath is still there.
Elena could heal it if she wanted to.
She can, but it's like an aggravated damage will take a bit. So right now I'm just giving her a cover up.
He's wanting me to do a fucking check. He's wanting me to browse that blood. So
Actually, if it's Agate, wanting you to do 3 checks.
All right, so that's why for now I'm at least closing it up. I trust you. Do you think at all that having him here could help? I didn't even know that we were getting one. I just wanted to get him not at the church with the creature thing.
No. Not under these circumstances. He thinks I'm an angel. He doesn't know what we are. He's not like the last one that I had. That one knew my secret and understood. This one does not, and I don't think it's going to go over very well if you tell him.
Do you mean the one that I brought you to, or a different one?
The one that you brought me to knew my secret. I did tell him.
I wanted to bring him, but well, I mean, you could.
It's too late for that one. But if we were to tell this one is different than that one. Okay.
They're all different. They're people.
It's stronger, more potent, which means that if things don't go well, we all could be very uncomfortable, and we don't need that.
Well,
and so help me, if I get branded by his cross again, I'm going to put it somewhere he doesn't want it to be.
That's fair. That's probably not going to be so good for the improvement of the soul.
I will already be burned. It won't matter for me.
Yep. He doesn't have to stay here. I just wanted him to not be wherever was going on there. Of course, if we sent him back into the city, then it's...
No, he can go with us to the next place, and then he can find his way from there, but... He's not like the other ones, Charlie. I don't think that he's going to understand things the way that they did. The way that the one that you introduced me to. I don't think that he's going to be as open. I think he will be more likely to condemn the damned, as you say.
If this is like what I've seen with some other folks, then I mean, he can't be that deep in it if Charlotte's able to convince him that you guys are angels.
It was really strong. I don't know how she did it or what it was. I mean, are you really good? Do you think it's really going to be any better if we have Charlotte do her thing to him? Do you think that's really going to count?
I think that it will count because it's not Charlotte making you do the work. It's Charlotte helping somebody want to help you.
But he doesn't
you still have to do the work.
He can't offer the same kind of absolution. It's not the same.
It's not. You don't need a person to grant you absolution. It's a matter of connection with something besides the dark gutter that we all are.
Charlie.
He doesn't have to stay. I'm not pushing it.
He can stay until the next port.
Okay.
But after that, everyone needs to go. Things are not safe here. Not even with the ship renamed. We know Cervantes is hunting us. We know that there are things hunting Harley. What do you think's going to happen when they find us? They're going to use everything that we currently have against us. How do you think it's going to go if Cervantes makes it back here or onto the ship or manages to get the priest in his grasps?
I mean, if the priest is able to do a number on you like that, it could be beneficial to have him if Cervantes shows up, but...
Maybe, but Charlotte was able to subdue that, so...
Yeah, could go either way. Or maybe...
How are you going to feel if Cervantes tears him apart in front of you? Because you didn't let him go on the next port.
Probably the same way I would if he did that to anybody in front of me, honestly.
I don't think it's a good idea, but for him, I'm going to leave it into your decision.
We can drop him off at the next city, but talk to him.
It's Charlie.
I know. You should go rest. We can drop him off at the next city. Maybe talk to him on the way there, but he doesn't have to stay.
Okay.
Okay.
I will do that for you. I will talk to him on the way to the next port, but can we please get out of the city now? Seattle is not good for us.
No, it is not. Tomorrow night we are leaving. Tomorrow night we're leaving, and we're gonna have the supplies that we need to actually last a bit. The Sabbat can't get here in the daytime.
Okay.
We'll have actual people here around the ship with Sandra, so they can't get here without a whole bunch of people around.
All right, but you need to understand. Anything else happens, there's no holds barred with me. I'm done with this city. I'm done with everything coming at us here. I'm done with being branded literally by God. I am being branded.
We're already here.
I don't even really believe in God anymore. How fucked up is that?
I guess he believes in you.
Anything else happens, and you're just going to have to forgive me for what I'm going to do. Do we have an agreement, Charlie?
So long as you keep trying, I'll understand when it gets harder.
Okay.
And at that point, we're going to slide over, actually below deck, to Charlotte and the priest.
Charlotte's just sitting across from the priest, just smiling, and she's gonna be like, "Father, what is your name exactly?"
Oh, I am Father Adrian Murphy.
Ah, good Spanish name.
No.
Okay, let's drop the pretense, and I'll snap him out of the mesmerize.
Oh, okay.
Father Murphy, my name is Charlotte Arden. You are on a boat.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember that part.
You remember that? Good, good. Okay, now let me catch you up to speed. Your city is under attack, and I don't think it's going to be here for much longer. So me and my friend saved your life.
Yeah, from the creature.
The creature, yes. You remember the creature, right?
It's kind of hard to forget.
Now, I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
I think your parish is burned to the ground at this point. I don't know how much more you have here.
All right. I don't think it was burning when we were there.
Oh, it's on fire.
Okay.
Anyways, I think that you are a good and noble man, one of the good priests. You remember when you were on the ground and you were running from the creature, but for a moment you saw two weak women in need and peril, and you were like, "I'll hold back the beast. You guys go." That is the mark of a good man.
I'm just doing what the Lord would want me to do.
Ah, good. Now, I have something that I need to tell you, and I need you to promise you won't freak out.
Okay.
Pinky swear.
Are you sure about this?
And Malcap shows up.
He swears to go so badly.
My friends and I, have you seen the film Twilight?
No, I don't believe I have.
Have you seen the film Underworld?
Give me a wits and insight.
He's seen Underworld.
He's seen Underworld, but he's going to pretend that he hasn't.
I got 3.
He's a holy man.
Yeah, he's a holy man with a bit of a leather thing. Yeah, he's totally seen Underworld.
Aren't they all?
You're a cool priest. I'm starting to think that you're the right man for this job. Me and my friends are vampires.
Back.
No, I understand.
Give me a willpower roll.
That hurts. He promised not to freak out. Now he's lying. On God. On Pinky.
Malcap shows up.
Ooh. 5 success.
You're barely able to keep it together.
Okay, yeah. Scary cross. You really believe in that thing?
Back. Satan spawn.
Yeah, no. That's fair. That's fair. I'm presenting you. Keep that away. With a very unique opportunity, one only that could be done by a priest as devout as yourself, who's maybe also seen a couple of the Underworld trilogies. I need you to save a poor vampire's soul.
You can see that there's a bit of lowering of the cross, but it's not even remotely down all the way. Like, there's still power going through it.
I don't expect you to trust me, but I'd like for you to know that the same way that I got you here, by making you believe in whatever I wanted you to believe, I could do again. But I'm choosing not to do that because I want your help, and I need you to help me of your own accord.
Is it possible to save her?
Save her? Well, that's up to her. I'm talking about me. I'd like to convert to Judaism, so I need you to be on this boat just for the time being. And if anybody else wants to maybe talk to you, make yourself available for them. We'll make sure that you're well fed, well taken care of.
Is it possible to save both of you? I'm assuming, since you said that you were both angels, that you're both vampires?
Yes. I don't know if it's possible, but what would Jesus do if confronted with the greatest sinners of the world? Would he leave them to be damned, or would he, I don't know, take them on his journeys and tell a bunch of cool stories?
Going right for the heart there. All right.
If I'm one thing, I'm convincing.
He would try to save them.
He would, wouldn't he? And you are a good man. You are a good man, devout to your Lord, and you would do what he wants to do, right?
Can I try something?
Sure. What's that?
I've noticed that I've had this connection with the Almighty, and it has allowed me to heal wounds.
Well, I'm not hurt, but our friend, you accidentally clipped her with a little bit of that cross.
I'm thinking that might possibly be able to turn you into a human.
That's a thing that just priests off the street can do.
I don't know. I've never tried it on one of the vampires, right? Was that a vampire back there?
No, that was a werewolf. Those are also real. So are Frankenstein's, I think.
Okay. Ghosts?
Obviously. They're called wraiths.
Well, Father O'Shaughnessy wasn't completely off his drunken Irish ass, as it turns out.
Oh, we've got an Irish person on the ship.
Right. Any other things that I should be aware that will pop out and try to kill me?
Everything, but as long as you're here, you'll be kept safe.
Right. So should I try this on you?
Can you just try it a little bit?
I can make an attempt.
Just, I'm going to take off my belt. I'm going to put it on my arm and make a tourniquet. Just pull it really tight.
Kinky.
Why don't you just make my arm human, and as a proof of concept? I
don't think it's requiring needles.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't spread.
Right. So he kind of motions you to sit like kind of cross-legged on the ground.
Native American style.
Join me. And he kind of like kneels down on the ground with his kind of as low as he can go into a crouch, and he's praying. And as he closes his eyes, you can see like there's like a golden sheenish glow that comes around him.
Guys, I think God is real.
And he reaches out to your arm. Are you going to take your arm away?
No. I want to see what happens.
There is a bright, searing pain as he grabs your arm.
Keep going.
That is an aggravated damage.
I ignore it.
That is another aggravated damage.
I'll take one. Actually, I'll convert that to superficial.
Yeah, it's superficial. Your arm is burning. It's almost as if like he's literally on fire, but he is not.
This is so interesting.
And he still has his eyes closed and he's concentrating on your arm. And you take another point of damage.
Converted. I probably need to roll.
You do.
I'm hungrier.
Charlotte, you gotta turn this guy into a televangelist. You gotta get some money, make some money off him.
That's a great idea.
You'll be able to buy the what's her name, a private jet.
Why haven't we ever gotten to the religion business?
Right? I don't know. What maybe the Sombra are in it. I don't know.
We'll consider it. I'm getting my arm turned human right now. I'll call you back.
Sorry, Charlotte's not here right now.
They have such a wonderful relationship, I swear. Kind of jealous. But at the same time, I ship it.
He's old.
And there's another point of damage.
I'm hungrier.
Charlotte, get him on television.
Okay, I will. Father, is there much longer?
And he he opens his eyes, but he kind of leans back a bit, like he's just been struck. Do you inspect your arm?
Yeah, what happened?
Your arm is burnt, but it doesn't look like a burn that you would have gotten as a kindred.
I'm gonna try to heal it.
Give me a rouse check.
Not hungrier.
It starts to knit together, but it kind of hurts when it's knitting together. This isn't like normal kindred healing. This is like you're undoing some kind of change.
I'll stop.
Yourself.
I'm leaving this belt on though.
You heal 2 superficial.
To myself?
You heal it, yeah.
Oh, I heal it. Okay.
Yeah. But your arm still is a little bit on the burny side, but it...
Oh, Father, let me touch your cross.
All right. And he
I think
holds it
you've
up.
successfully converted me. I'm gonna touch the cross with my burned hand.
As he's... Do you touch it with because he was holding part of your forearm? Do you touch it with that part, or do you grab on hold of it with your hand?
Is it my whole? It was only the
It
burned
was
part
only
on my
the
forearm.
part that's burned, yeah.
Okay, I'll touch it with my burned part.
You don't feel a thing.
That's so neat. Guys, God is real.
Harley will knock on the door. Harley's been standing outside the door the whole time. And he comes in.
Harley, I have a human arm. God is real, and this is his messenger. All of our souls can be saved.
It's true. Is he a vampire as well?
Yeah. See, look, touch me with the cross again.
And he does it, and nothing happens.
Holy shit.
Isn't it neat?
That is... And I look at the priest. Listen, things are kind of tense around here right now, Padre. And,
I was told, Charlotte told me that werewolves and Frankenstein monsters and ghosts are real.
Don't worry, Harley. He's cool. He watches Underworld.
I did not say that I watched Underworld.
Lying is a sin, Padre, isn't it? I'm a certified...
I did not lie. I did not confirm or deny. If I watched Underworld.
I know my catechism, Padre, and a lie by omission is still a lie. So
It's under interpretation.
Council of Nicaea and all that.
Yeah, that was that might have been Vatican II. I'm a little rusty. But anyways, the
Electric Boogaloo?
would it kill you to open an encyclopedia every once in a while?
I believe my son is Encyclopedia. And those haven't been sold for at least 20 years. Not since the invention of the internet.
I know the Wikipedia. It's
Wikipedia.
So,
I'm gonna kill him.
So, Father, it's I don't know what exactly is gonna be happening right now, but
Charlotte has informed me. I'm going to stay here, help save your souls.
I will look at Charlotte. Ma'am, if you didn't hear the raised voices earlier, that's probably not a good idea right now. Am
I not allowed to have a guest? Is this not my vacation trip as much as it is each and every one of yours?
You know what? You make a very good point, and I'm going to let you make that point to Elena when she comes down here and demands the priest get kicked off the boat.
Okay. I'll hit her with my cross arm.
Harley's he's looking at the priest still, and he's touching the scar tissue. Is this, like, warm to the touch? Like,
it's warmish, yeah, because it was just burned.
Well, this is...
Give me a wits and medicine.
Okay.
I just want to say, please ask Elena to examine it when she gets down there. That's all I'm asking.
Probably bite it.
Exactly.
Spray bottle.
One success.
You think spray bottle now until I shove it up your ass.
With the...
Don't threaten me with a good time.
With the, like, it's basically kind of like a handprint, like on the arm. And you're poking at it, and it's like, I don't know, it could be human, but it's burned. I can't quite tell.
Wait a minute. You know what? Actually, yeah, ma'am, this is, I don't know if you remember what we saw earlier when we were talking with our friend.
Which friend? Oh, that friend.
That friend. And Cassandra in the beach.
We could do it. We could go to the beach.
Harley's now starting to get a real smug grin on his face. And he's just gonna take a seat at the table there and he's gonna put his feet up on the table, and he's just gonna fuck around on his phone until the other two come down here.
Don't put your feet on the table, my child.
I give Father Murphy a very long glance.
He's giving you that
priest.
Catholic judgment look.
Oh, shit.
But Harley puts his feet off the table.
It'll hit you with the crucifix. Get your feet off the table.
That's the spray bottle.
That's a real spray bottle. It's got holy water in it.
It's the holy spray bottle. So I'm guessing the other two are coming down at some point.
Yeah.
Before I do, I'm gonna try to heal this ag damage because it hurts.
That's 3 rouse checks, please.
Motherfucker.
And a frenzy and an eating, Charlie, and then rolling new characters. Yay!
Damn it, hold on. 3 of these things?
3 of those things, yes.
Eee. Okay. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? If I say okay, will you believe me?
Not anymore. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I guess. Elena,
Not right now. I'm not in the mood.
you need to eat the priest.
I'm trying not to eat the priest. He's not my taste. It hurts to get near him, and everything hurts, and I don't like it.
It won't hurt near him if you eat him.
I don't want to get near him. I don't want to eat him. I just want to not. I just want to rest now. That's what I want to do.
Then eat one of your companions.
I don't want to eat one.
Or find those people that you had on here. Eat one of them. I don't care.
Maybe I'll tap into your blood supply you already had here. I think I have somebody staked downstairs, I think.
The humans, yes.
No, I don't like humans. We talked about this.
You could eat a few of them.
I mean, if you were here right now, I would probably eat you, if given the opportunity, let's be honest. But I think I still have one of your people staked downstairs. Maybe I'll take a little snack later.
Maybe. And that's the last year of that.
Yeah, go out. I heal the ag damage and go downstairs with Charlie.
Yep.
Charlotte.
Yes.
Is the door open or is it closed?
It's open.
Okay.
I just knocked on the frame.
Guys, you've already met my spiritual advisor, Father Murphy, right?
Elena's
Are
still
they-
covered in blood.
Yeah, they are.
Hi.
See.
Don't worry, guys. He's cool. Not only is he cool, apparently he's magic. Also, apparently God is real.
What are you talking
Yes,
about,
God
Charlotte?
is all around us.
Father Murphy, as Charlotte probably told you, the city is really not that safe. We can drop you off at the next city that we
We're
go.
going to take you to the next port and you can find your way from there.
I think I will stay.
I think
Charlotte.
you will not.
I'm sorry.
Charlotte wants me to help.
I'm converting.
Charlotte is not going to. No. Charlotte wants you to stay.
Freedom of religion. We're in the United States of America.
Shut it, Charlotte.
Elena.
Harley looks up from his phone. He can make us human.
What?
Bullshit.
I can attempt.
Bullshit.
Look at my arm.
You,
I'm gonna
you
touch
have-
his arm.
You have a burn.
It's just an arm.
Touch it.
It's burned.
Touch it with the
With
cross,
some
Father.
medicine. He touches it with the cross and nothing happens.
Let me see your arm. I'm gonna bite him.
Are you going to allow this, Charlotte?
Is it gonna mess it up?
It might.
Don't mess it up. No.
You want to be sure that your arm is human? I can tell the difference between human blood and not human blood.
I thought you didn't like human blood. Why don't you just sniff it out, Miss
That's
Fancy
why I can
Face?
tell the difference. It's a taste.
But if you, I don't want you to mess it up.
Well, if he can do it, then he can do it again, can he not?
It really hurt.
At the cost of turning us into burn victims.
The vision.
Charlotte,
Listen to Harley.
give me your arm, Charlotte.
No, you can't eat me.
I'm not going to eat you, Charlotte. I'm just going to taste it. You can cut it yourself. Just give me a taste.
I don't want to cut my burned hand arm.
Give me
like
a
beef
taste.
jerky.
I just need a taste, Charlotte, and I can tell you if you're actually...
Okay, fine. Shove it in your mouth.
I will bite down.
It tastes revolting to you.
Oh, wow.
I'm 1/12 human.
That is disgusting.
Does that mean it worked?
I mean, you drink blood, really. Like I guess
She doesn't
natives
drink
did.
human blood, so because she didn't like it, it means that it's human blood.
Does that
It's a
mean
lot
what
to
it
explain.
mean?
You'll learn a lot. We'll teach each other.
We have different tastes. What on earth?
Division. That's what you're talking about. What happened in that division, Harley? Let's go over it again. What happened?
Among all of the bloody, gruesome details,
Mm-hmm.
we saw Cassandra sitting on a beach in the sun.
Right. What was around her?
The
What was
beach.
happening?
No, this was different. This was a separate part from the disaster. This was just an isolated bit of the vision. It was
All the
just-
bad parts involved you. All the good parts involved Cassandra and the beach.
Well, the bad parts also involved us,
Dead.
but
You know what, Charlotte? You're right.
I always am.
I can help you all.
No, Father. Not all of us. And Elena's gonna turn and walk out and back up.
I can help her too.
we'll talk on the way to the next city. Just glare at Charlotte before following back up.
Well,
We'll wait for the jury to reach a verdict in San Diego.
I've heard it's a beautiful city.
If you don't mind swimming with the Anarchs for a while.
I've
Sorry,
swam
the
with
what?
worse. We'll explain it to you.
And at that point, I think it's a good point to wrap up this particular episode.
I will add that Elena looked both hurt, but yet she had a kind of, it looked like she had a clarity click.
Generally, clarity clicks kind of hurt.
Yeah, they do a lot.
Just ask the Malkavian. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching our episode this week. Tune in next week where we finish up being in Seattle. And yeah, thank you for all the bits or subscriptions that you've given us. And we're gonna hop you over to the Vancouver by Night channel to watch Delve into Darkness as they're doing more plotting and scheming. So let's do some quick outros and get everybody over there. Let's start up with Brennan.
I was Brennan. I was Charlotte. I'm more human than everybody else here. Those are my links. Check them out. I'm human.
Not quite, buddy.
More human than human.
More human than, yeah.
Yeah, I love that Rob Zombie song. And my brain just shut off. Zach. That's
Me?
what I was looking for.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me. I'm Zachary Vaudo, and I was Charlie the Malkavian, and that's my Twitter handle, and I have links over there that you can click on. ATL by Night will be back next month. We're almost there. We'll see you back in ATL. Things went kind of crazy, and it's not going to stop. The ride never stops. You can also check out Martlet Games, where just a couple days ago we had part 2 of Ghouls Night, an all ghoul game where we get to see just how underappreciated and yet integral ghouls are to Kindred Society. I've been on Blood on the Grand Strand, having a couple of guest spots. You can watch those and see all the chaos that I caused there. And I'll be running a D&D game on Bard's Playhouse at the end of the month. I'll probably have more information for you next week on that. But I am just all over the place and will continue to be all over the place.
All over the place. Sam.
Hi everyone, I'm Samantha McLarty and I have been Elena Cortez de la Sombra. You can find me at my link tree where all the socials are listed. That is the easiest way to keep track. Anything that I'm going to be doing, I will post on my social media accounts so you can follow me there. I of course, do this. I do one-shots. I do guest appearances. I do all the things. If, honest to God, anybody asks me to do anything, if I'm available, I'm going to do it. So there's no telling where you're going to find me. Just check the socials. Keep an eye out there, and you will see what I am up to. And I'm really bad at outros. So, next.
Next is Patrick.
Hi, Patrick Gill, creative director at Martlet Games. You saw me playing Harley, the Nosferatu / Corey, the pretty boy. Harley should be back in full makeup next week. As far as what we've got going on in our neck of the woods, there is a lot that is getting ready to see the light of day. Ghouls Night, just the tip of the iceberg. We've got tons of content waiting for you in the wings. We've got our reboot of Indie Anarchs, which is just about done with filming. We're working out the release schedule with that. I don't know when you'll see that, but yeah, I got to play my minister again, which was fun there. Otherwise, we've got London's Bleeding is in development. Sam's done some stuff here. We'll continue to do some stuff. Yeah, just keep an eye on the socials. We're busy. Love
How
you all.
much stuff is up in the wind right now? It's just a matter of when it's going to be just released.
When it's gonna drop.
Yeah.
We're biding our time and making sure that the constellations are right in the sky, and then you ain't gonna know what's gonna hit you. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, you gotta arrange the stones of power in the circle of destiny at midnight on the equinox or whatever.
Maybe
right?
howl at the moon a little bit. That adds to the flair. Yeah.
And we will put Lex's stuff over on the chat. Go check
Miss
out
you,
all of her
Lex.
stuff.
I hope you
Lex,
feel better, baby.
Hopefully we'll be back next week. And this guy is Storyteller Steve. And we have a merch store. So go and check that out. We have stickers. You can't really see it. It's kind of, oh, there we go. There we go. This one's the clear one, but it's got the white BBN symbol and the red BBN thing on it. Check that out. I will throw that in the chat. And go check out our YouTube where you can see all of our back episodes. And we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We are just getting really close to 800 right now. So help us out. If you haven't already, subscribe. It's free. And we will bounce you over to Vancouver by night. So thank you for watching, everybody. See you next week.
Bye.